Welcome to the press conference for Champions Collide, brought to you by MTK Promotions. I'm surrounded by the fighters for the top fights of the evening. First, I'm going to throw a few questions over to my right-hand side. Conor, you're fighting a man with a top reputation.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Does that give you any nerves coming into this fight?
If you don't get nerves for a fight, there's something wrong with you. But no matter what fight you step into, you'll always have nerves. But I think stepping into a fight with someone like Tim, I think I'm more excited than anything.
And how do you see that going?
Obviously my way,
And what is your way?
whatever way I want.
Just keeping his cards close. Tim, a year out, is that right?
Yeah, probably just over a year.
So what brings you to put yourself through it again? Because it must be grueling, right?
Yeah, it's just the love for the fighting really. Had a little girl, so she's over a year now, so I was able to concentrate more on keeping fit and getting back into training, so yeah, back here again.
Cool, and congratulations on the little girl. What's your prediction for the fight?
It'll be a hard fight, it'll be a good fight, and hopefully I'll be bringing home the win.
So, the plan. And the main event of the evening, I don't need to tell you about this one, this is for the WRSA European title. On my right hand side, Nathan. What's your prediction for the fight? How do you see this going?
Like I said in my interview before, Jonas is a very strong, good opponent, someone very worthy of European title fight. He's had a lot more experience, a lot of fights, but I'm sure my skills will, they'll be tested, but I'm sure I can, put a good count on myself and bring on that bout as well.
Cool. And I noticed there's a nice vibe here today. You said you're getting on quite well. There's a bit of banter going on. How are you going to flip that tomorrow? What's that going to be like?
Yeah,
fighting somebody that you quite like.
Yeah, well, he's got a big smile in it. Do you know what I mean? all he's done is smile all day. So, all it is it's you put yourself through a lot of hard work, and you make weight and you train hard. You've got to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? But as soon as you step in the ring, you're there to do a task. Before I'm really respectful. After I'm really respectful. But on the night, I'm there to the job in hand, which is to fight. Do you know?
It's business. On
Business,
a night
exactly,
it's business.
yeah.
Jonas, you've come a long way. What's it like coming into a situation where you're away from home? Obviously there's going to be, I know it's just one-on-one in the ring, as it were, but obviously there's a crowd as well showing, I'm going to guess, showing a lot of support for your opponent. How does that affect you? Does it affect you?
Not really. I'm there to do a job and put on a show and bring him home the belt. So that's what I'm going to do.
Have you got a strategy for that?
Probably I have.
One that you don't like to share?
No.
Okay, cool. Is there any other questions? Want to open it up?
Yeah. So I've got one for Conor first of all. You're a little bit younger than Tim. Do you think that gives you an advantage over him? Do you think that's it'll give you the edge if you're younger, maybe a bit more hungry?
Yeah, I reckon it'll give me the edge. I reckon obviously younger, a little bit more stamina, obviously a lot more time to train. I reckon it'll work in my favour.
Good. And you're still young. What is it that you hope to achieve overall within your fight career?
Obviously with my fight career, I want to fight the best. I want to be the best. I want to step in the ring with people that I know that are going to challenge me and push me to the point where I feel like, yeah, this is the fight game. I don't want to step into the ring at anybody I can just push over, because it's not worth it. There's no point sacrificing 8 to 10 weeks of your life to get into the ring with somebody that's just going to fall to the ground and touch him. No, I want tough fights, I want hard fights. I want to be able to prove myself to people, show them what I'm made of.
Cool. Next one to Tim. Just on discussion, I had a couple of questions written down, but just upon discussion, you said that you've took some time out, you've had a new family and stuff. How's it adapting back to getting the training in, spending the time at home? How's the whole experience been getting back in the gym?
To be honest, it's been really good. It's been don't know how it's worked out, but I managed to train and keep fit more so now than when I did before. I think I'm in better shape now than what I was before. I've had a bit of change in training regimes, trainers, guys who I'm sparring with. In fact, I'm less sparring, more technical stuff. It's been good, so we'll see tomorrow. how
'Cause
good.
in the interview that we did for the website, you said that you've been getting trained by Palm Pitch, and you said that you've been doing a bit of travelling and stuff like that. How have you found that whole experience?
Yeah, it's been good because I've had the same instructor for, 10, 15 years, so it's been nice to get a different feel for the game, just learn some new tricks. I've still been with my same instructor, but it's just been a learning curve more than anything else, so yeah, it's been alright.
Cool. You feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm feeling alright, I'm good. Just
Cool.
get this Nando's in.
Amen to that.
And then to Jonas, how's the travelling for a fight? Have you fought in the UK before?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how is the whole experience in general? Like what the gentleman said before, is it difficult with the crowd that obviously that Nathan's going to bring with him? Is there certain challenges that you have to overcome to prepare yourself for that mentally more than physically, I guess?
Now when I have been over here, I'm ready for it. First time I was here, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, and when I come out, normally people share, and here it was a dead silence. But now I'm prepared for that. So, and after a while, when they see me fight, normally they can share a bit. So,
Fantastic, thank you.
yeah.
Finally to Nathan, the big question for me really is how have you found matching the fights for the event? 'Cause obviously you're co-promoter with Sham. How is it that you found matching the event and training for a fight as well? What's that whole experience been like?
Sham has done me head in. Let me tell you. It's been cool. If there was two of me, I wouldn't have been able to do it because, Sham's really business mind. He, like the backboard, for instance, I wouldn't have thought that. Do you know what I mean? This press conference, I wouldn't have thought that. Sham's been really on the ball. He's really kept the show alive. So there's obviously I've got a lot of background within the sport, who to match, what weights, and who's able to fight who, how much to pay people, blah blah blah. So that's really been my area, and then just to put on the show as well. So of the fighting as well. So really, it's worked really well. But I ain't fighting again and promoting. I wouldn't recommend it, but at least I can say I've done it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm 23 years old. I've done a lot, so I'm still doing it.
So other than the obvious big obstacles and the challenges, what other challenges have you had to overcome during training, preparing for Jonas?
To be honest, it's been okay. Weight cut's been fine. I fight at 63.5, 65. 63.5 is a bit more difficult, but it's been fine. Usually, I have a few injuries and stuff, but nothing. Honestly, training's gone really well. Really enjoyed it as well. So if you can say you've enjoyed the training for the fight, you're probably lying a little bit, but you're on the right track there because the training's the hardest part. But I have genuinely enjoyed most of it. Yeah.
Cool. Finally, open up to you all. What is it that you think Muay Thai Kings Promotions and Champions Clyde? What is it that you think they're bringing to the sport? What is it you think that they're capable of doing for us all and for the UK Thai boxing scene?
I think that we'll put great shows on. Obviously, this is going to be our first show, but the calibre of fighters we've got on from C class, N class to C class to B to A, they're all good fighters. So hopefully we can just raise a platform for everyone to fight on. Bring international guys over as well. Not just the best in the
Keep it
UK.
a small circle, widen the range of the fighters that you get on the show.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it'd be a good platform for people.
Yes.
See you tomorrow night.
Let's feast.